Good evening and welcome to Maritime Athletic Profiles for tonight's coverage of Halifax West Warriors basketball action, as the Warriors, coming in with a record of 4-2 on the regular season, take on the 2-3 JL Ilsley Judges. Should be a great matchup, the last matchup for either of these two teams before they head into the December break. Two young programs on the rise, two second-year head coaches who have quickly turned around their programs from, near the bottom of the Metro High School standings, now contenders. These two teams did play at the Millwood tournament a couple weeks ago, and that was a 97-89 win for Halifax West. But JL Ilsley coming off two straight wins in league play, 82-54 on Monday night versus Woodlawn, 80-70 last week versus Bayview. Looking to continue to ride that momentum into this game and the second half of the season. Some star players, for both teams. We'll start with the point guards, Jaron Howe-Tynes of JL Ilsley wearing number 2, and number 4, Tevin Brothers of Halifax West. Looks like the West is starting with number 24, Logan Clark, number 11, Graham Sauer, number 3, Jalen Bear, number 5, Marduce Cabagari, and number 4, Tevin Brothers. But it is JL Ilsley that gets the opening tip. Here is Josiah Parfit, and he'll swing it over to the left wing for Jaron Howe-Tynes. His three is off, but Parfit able to track down the rebound, and he'll attack up with the left, no good. Another rebound, ends up back in the hands of Tynes. Looking to kick it to the corner, but it is stolen, and on the run out, quick bucket for Jalen Bear, who just turned 16 last week. Bear coming off an all-star selection this past weekend at the Halifax Grammar School Classic. Now dump in pass for Jamaris Downey, count it and one. Strong finish down low by Downey, and he'll head to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Downey, 6'3", grade 12 forward, lots of athleticism. Mention this West team, their other starters, Jaron Howe-Tynes, number 4, Josiah Parfit, number 6, Isaiah Tossig, and number 8, Daniel Adewole, and number 12, Jamaris Downey. As that, stolen from behind by Parfit. Now Tossig, lightning quick crossover, and he'll kick it to the opposite wing for Howe-Tynes. Howe-Tynes drives, kicks. Now Parfit with the shot clock winding down, off on that step-back attempt, rebounded by Graham Sauer. And here is Tevin Brothers. Brothers coming off a huge performance, winning MVP of the Halifax Grammar Classic. Had 27 in the semifinal, 28 in the final. Wins over Parkview and Halifax Grammar School. And a travel called down low by Logan Clark. Drags the pivot foot, called for the travel. Today's officiating crew, we've got, I'm blanking on Chris's last name. Is it Downey, Chris? We've got Stephen Clough, and we've got Dawson Butts. As drive and finish there by Josiah Parfit, the 6'2", grade 11, with a strong take with the left hand, and an early 5-2 lead for the Judges here on the Warriors' home court. Dribble handoff for Brothers. Now Clark gets it back for Josiah Bear. Bear kicks to the top of the arc for Sauer. His three is too strong. Rebounded by Downey, and here come the Judges. Tossing, baseline drive. Went up into the contact, unable to finish, but it will remain Judges' ball on the baseline. Shot clock needs a reset, I would say. They're not going to reset the shot. Oh, that shot clock's just not working at all. Okay. All right, we're playing with our own shot clock today. I'll have to try to listen to the refs. As Parfit on the drive comes up short. Rebounded by Clark. As headman pass for Graham Sauer, and he lays it up and in with the right hand. Cuts it to a 5-4 Judges lead. Tossing, stripped by Bear. Cabangeri to the opposing wing for Brothers. 3-ball, rims out. You don't want to leave him open, though. Tevin Brothers can light it up from beyond the arc. Here's Jamaris Downey. Low pickup, stripped again by Cabangeri. Good quick hands on the grade 11 point guard. Now Brothers on the drive. Tuck take with the left hand, finishing with the right. And an 8-5 lead now for Halifax West. As Downey is going to be called for the travel. Take another look here at Tevin Brothers spinning away from the defense and finishing. Brothers a real smooth player, great handle. I knew he was a knockdown three-point shooter, but I've been impressed seeing his ability to run the offense, especially in that game against Grammar School on Saturday afternoon. Mentioned Brothers scored 28 points in that game to lead the Warriors to an 86-69 win. Foul there, and we'll get a sideline inbound here for Halifax West. Drop down to Logan Clark. He spins, puts it up with the left, and gets it to go. First two of the night for Logan Clark. And the Warriors have, I think it's 8-5 now. I think they had previously put an errant 2 on the board. Has Tossig on the drive. Nice step around the defense. Can't get the layup to drop. And it will remain Judge's ball. Tossig to trigger the baseline inbound. Gets it in for Howe Tynes. Post feed now for Omer Kaloff. Kaloff coming off the bench tonight as he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. Kaloff, 6'4", grade 11. And you see there Sauer drop down trying to tie that ball up, and Kaloff able to muscle through. Kaloff had 14 points, led the team in Monday's win against Woodlawn. Now he's on the free throw line shooting two. Refs might call this one back as guys were entering. Yep, they're going to let him shoot that again. That's a free play. Number one, Albi Avdidamaj just checked in for the Warriors, but judge is saying, ball don't lie. He missed the second attempt at the first free throw as well. And Kaloff goes 0 for 3 on his 2 shots from the line. Now Bear around the Clark screen, bottled up by Kaloff. It's Cabangeri from the opposite wing. Extra pass, kick out. Bear, nice feed down low for Clark, but he can't get the layup. And here comes Jaron Howe Tynes. Howe Tynes was named the team MVP of the Judges last year, now in his grade 11 season. Tossig for 3, too strong. Rebounded by Bear, the West with numbers. It's Brothers. Beautifully done. Acrobatic finish with the right hand. And the West has doubled them up, 10-5. And Tevin Brothers continues to be very impressive. Can do a little bit of everything. I knew he could shoot the 3, but his ability to drive and finish at the rim and also set up his teammates, really showing me something in these past few games. As we take a look here at some highlights. Nice drive and finish there by Jaron Howe Tynes. Graham Sauer with the transition lay-in. And here's Brothers going to work, spinning away from the defense, finishing with the right hand. Nice post move there by Logan Clark with the spin and finish. Kaloff was fouled on this play. And Bear outlets for Brothers, an acrobatic finish in transition. The West lead 10-5. I want to tell you all to reach out, drop a comment in the live YouTube chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Live coverage of Halifax West Warriors basketball, brought to you by the Chisholm Group, right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. All right, back to action. Warriors. Set play, good movement. And Callum Quinn in now for the Warriors. Tossing, kicks. Perfect, three, rims out. And here come the Warriors, it's Brothers. Into a bit of trouble, but it's going to remain West ball on the baseline. Callum Quinn, number 12. Big grade 10, 6'5". Played on the Basketball Nova Scotia under 15 team this past summer, and he's a very intriguing prospect, great size and skill. He was very impressive in the Grammar Classic. That's the only time I've seen the West play. I've seen some highlights on Instagram of both them and JL, but hoping to do more high school basketball. Maritime's covering your games. You want to pay a couple extra bucks and get some great commentary and interviews, you know where to find me. As Howe Tynes goes down, it's tied up, and it's going to be West ball heading the other way with 4:37 remaining in the first quarter. Judges in a bit of a full court press. Nothing too serious, though, as Cabin-Jerry is going to walk it across the timeline. Little hesitation. Now he gets 2 feet in the paint, kicks. Quinn. Tough attempt with the right-handed finish on the left side, just a little strong. Califf turns it over. He was looking to drop it off for Jamaris Downey, but a turnover, and Warriors will take over again. Tevin Brothers hands it off for Jalen Bear. Now Brothers gets it back. Drives right, floats it up, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Tossig. He'll push the other way and dribbles off his foot. Turnovers starting to pile up for the judges in particular, as David Fyander will check in for the first time today. Fyander, grade 12 guard, 6'2". Fyander will apply some pressure for Cabin-Jerry. Now over to Brothers on the left wing. Dumps it down to Quinn on the post. Kick out to the opposite wing for Bear. He'll attack, float, no good. Gets his own rebound, but it's tied up. And it's going to be Judge's ball heading the other way. Good job there. Good hands by Omar Khalaf. Getting 2 hands on that rebound and forcing the turnover. Here is Isaiah Tossig. Tossig dumps it down to Fyander on the post touch. Passes in for Califf. And again, good active hands by Cabin-Jerry. He's forced 3 or 4 deflections on passes already in this first quarter. So here's Perfect. To the corner for Tossig. He'll put up a 3, rims out. Quinn hit a wet spot. And here come the Warriors. It's Tevin Brothers. Brothers defended by Fyander. Gets by him, but the pass intended for Avdidamadaj goes out. Will remain Warriors ball on the baseline. Bear triggers the inbound. He gets it in for Cabin-Jerry. Drives baseline, spins back. Brothers for 3, knocks it down. Tevin Brothers off to a hot start here. Once again, 7 points for him to lead the Warriors in scoring. They lead 13-5 as Perfect puts up a 3, no good. Rebound batted around and fouled on the second chance opportunity was Jamaris Downey. So he'll get a chance for 2 shots from the line. Jamaris Downey, 6'3", grade 12. Has 3 points, had a 3-point play early in this game. And hits the free throw. JL coached by Keenan Sparks in his second year with the program, along with lead assistant Malik States. Previously, they were both assistant coaches at Citadel High School under the legendary Mark Parker. Keenan was a heck of a player at Citadel High and at the University of King's College, where he played 2 seasons with the Blue Devils, averaging just under 9 points over 41 games in ACAA play. Here's Bear. He'll pull up from the free throw line. No good off back rim. Howe Tynes wants to push. Gets it ahead for Kalaf. Layup, no good. Batted around. Fyander threw that one off the back of the backboard, and it's going to be Warriors ball heading the other way as checking in for the first time today, number 0, Jesse Brothers, and number 10, Andrew Hailstone. I got to make a correction. When I called Saturday's game, I mistakenly thought Tevin and Jesse Brothers were brothers, as in siblings. Their last name is Brothers, but they are cousins, first cousins. So shout out Tevin and Jesse. Apologies for that. They kind of look alike, too. I'm sure I'm not the first one to make that mistake. What a dish there by Tevin Brothers, as Hailstone couldn't finish, but Callum Quinn is there on the follow, and the lead is up to 15-7. And a blow-by for Omar Kalaf for his first 2 of the game. Kalaf looking to continue where he picked up in that strong performance against Woodlawn. 14 points to lead all scorers. Here's Jalen Bear thinking about a 3. Now Kalaf will play up. Bear will reset. Takes a screen from Quinn. Dishes it back for Quinn. Spin and finish. Callum Quinn, excellent footwork. And the Warriors' lead is up to 17-9. That's 4 points in this first quarter for Callum Quinn. Tossing on the drive. Fouled. It'll be on the floor. We'll have a baseline inbound here for the judges, as number 8, Daniel Adewole, checks back into the game. You see another look there at that nice finish by Callum Quinn. Inbound for Downey, now Taussig. Over for Howe Tynes. He'll attack. Kicks for Downey in the corner. Downey able to finish. Chamaris Downey leading the way with 7 of JL's 11 first quarter points. Brothers has his pocket picked. The outlet for Howe Tynes denied from behind by Callum Quinn. Huge block on the chase down. Taussig attacks the rack. No good, but he's fouled. Goes down hard. And he'll head to the line to shoot 2, but take a look at this chase down block by Callum Quinn. Wow. Howe Tynes knew he was coming, tried to go reverse to protect himself, but didn't matter. Quinn able to use that wingspan and track it down, pin it against the glass. But Isaiah Taussig on the line shooting 2, knocks down the first. And hits the second. First 2 of the night for Isaiah Taussig, the grade 12 guard, 6 foot tall. Son of long-term St. Mary's Huskies coach Jonah Taussig. And now Callum Quinn will shoot 2. As the foul goes against Fyander. Quinn very good on the short roll. Catching it on the pick and roll. Out on the perimeter, he makes good decisions and head to the line here for 2 freebies. Smooth stroke, hits the first. Quinn up to 5 points off the bench in this first quarter alone. And the second one rattles home for Callum Quinn. 16 seconds remaining in this quarter, and the judges are going to hold for the final shot. It's Howe Tynes. We're going to set something up from the left wing. Adewole brings the screen. Howe Tynes stepping through. Nope, traveled. As Isaiah Taussig hits a circus shot after the whistle, will not count. And now 2.3 seconds remaining. Brothers from beyond half court. Oh, just rims out. I know Tevin's been taking that shot in this gym for 3 or 4 years, so probably felt pretty good about that one. I talked to Tevin Brothers after that final against Grammar, and he said just about trusting the work. He puts in countless hours in this gym, shooting, training. And, yeah, I mean, I was speaking with a university coach this week, and they were asking me what I thought about Tevin. They heard or saw that I called his game in the Grammar Classic, and I mean, he's a small guard, but I'll tell you what, if he were to go to the ACAA, he would be an impact player from day one. I truly believe that. He's that skilled, that poised. And not saying he can't play at the youth sports level either. I just think he'd have to maybe sit and learn for a couple years, hit the weight room. I don't know if he's done growing. I'm not one to speculate, but either way, this is meant to be a compliment. I think Tevin Brothers has what it takes to play on the next level. Some things you just can't teach, and his basketball IQ and scoring ability, he's truly gifted. I know it runs in his family. His father was a basketball star, and his uncle, Tyler Scott, one of the inaugural signees of the Halifax Hoopers that will begin play in the TBL in March. Assistant coach of the West Warriors, Shakir Locke, also will be suiting up for the Halifax Hoopers, coached by Augie Jones, when they start playing in the spring out of the Zatzman Sportsplex. Back to action now. It is 19-13 after the first quarter, as Cabin-Gary kicks for Jesse Brothers. He'll put up a three. That's short, and we're going to get a shot clock violation. The interesting thing for the Warriors is, can they hold on to this lead in minutes without Tevin Brothers? I think they can, but we'll see, as he's getting his first rest of the game to begin this second quarter. Caliph on the left wing. Over now for Adewole. Adewole, and he nope, tie up. It will remain Judge's ball. Warriors lineup right now of Jesse Brothers, Marduce Cabin-Gary, Andrew Hailstone, Graham Sauer, and Logan Clark. Three starters, but neither of Brothers or Bear, who I believe are their two leading scorers on the season. As Kalaf misses the turnaround hook, and the Warriors will take over, and short rest for Tevin Brothers. He's going to check in at the next whistle. Cabin-Gary stripped by Adewole. Here comes How Tynes. How Tynes floats it up, short. Downey on the follow. No. Batted around and saved by Cabin-Gary. Ahead for Clark. Now Sauer. Nice step around and finish for Graham Sauer. That's 4 points for the grade 12 wing. And the Warriors' lead is up to 21-13. Downey. Pick up in the lane. Lots of contact, but officials said Clark went up clean. As How Tynes misses the three. Another second chance. Tossing. Tough finish. Drifting to his left. Shoots across his body and banks it in. Cutting the lead down to 6. Tossick nearly comes out with the steal. Judge is getting sloppy now, though. Warriors getting sloppy. Judge is on the run out, but again, the hands of Marduce Cabin-Gary are elite. And Logan Clark hits the three in transition. Five points now for Logan Clark. Lead is up to 24-15, largest lead of the game for the Warriors. Take another look here. Cabin-Gary dishes to the corner for the big man, Logan Clark. 6'5", grade 11. Played for the Basketball Nova Scotia under-16 team this past summer. 4 players on this West team with Basketball Nova Scotia experience, and Tevin Brothers not one of them. Jalen Bear played for the under-16 team this past summer, the under-15 team the year prior, as Omer Caliph gets that 2 to drop, cutting it back to a 7-point Warriors edge. Here's Jalen Bear. As mentioned, he's played BNS back-to-back summers, under-16, under-17, and Bear, who just turned 16 on Tuesday, Floats that one up and in. Bear's father, DeMar Parsons, a great basketball player himself. Once upon a time at Dartmouth High School. Tossig called for the travel. As Parfit will check in, replacing Adewole. Here's Cabangeri. He hasn't scored yet, but he has a couple of steals, couple assists, and probably 5 or 6 deflections. Clark misses the reverse layup, saves it for Bear. Bear, well done to get to the rim. Doesn't finish, now goes up strong and is denied by Califf. Bit of contact there, but Califf definitely got some ball as we take another look. Yep, big swat there by Omar Califf. Cabangeri for 3, no. Sauer puts it up, and that rims out. 4 chances on that possession for the Warriors, but unable to finish any of them. And the judges tied up. Tevin Brothers, who just checked back into the game, forces the turnover. As the Warriors will take over with 6:31 remaining in this second quarter. Cabangeri around the Clark screen, catches on the short roll, and fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Jamaris Downey. Oh, not a shooting foul, I guess. And a quick inbound. And who else? Tevin Brothers scoring down low. Not sure why that wasn't a shooting foul, but whatever. Califf on the drive, no good. Rebounded by Clark. The West want to push. It's Cabangeri. Drops it off for Sauer in a crowd and stripped. Stolen away by Josiah Parfit. Around the Califf screen. Parfit. Kicks to the opposite side. And an acrobatic finish by Jaron Howe-Tynes. And the Warriors are going to call a timeout, leading by 9. Tevin Brothers leading all scorers with 9 points. Jalen Bear and Callum Quinn each have 6 for the Warriors. JL being led by Jamaris Downey with 7. Jaron Howe-Tynes, Isaiah Tossig, and Omar Califf all with 4 apiece. So the judges mentioned they come in with a 2-3 regular season record. They dropped their first 3 games to Armbray, Dartmouth High, and Millwood. Since then, they've won 2 in a row against Bayview and Woodlawn. In exhibition play, they've played in 3 tournaments. They won the Avonview tournament, defeating Lockview, Hants North, and CEC. They played in the Rothsay Hoop Classic in New Brunswick, losing to Rothsay, winning over Fredericton High and Riverview. And they also competed in the Millwood tournament, defeating Sackville and École Mathieu Martin, and losing 97-89 to the West in the final of that one. I'll tell you about the Warriors after that. Again, 4-2 in the regular season, 16-4 overall play. And they've won a pair of tournaments, including the Grammar Classic last week. As Cabangeri will put up a 3 and knocks it down. Marduce hits his first 3 of the day, and the lead is up to 12. I believe the largest lead was 13. I think I said that a couple of minutes ago, but this is close. As Parfit on the drive, fouled, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2. Notice we got a Nova Scotia basketball star in attendance tonight. Lindell Wigington is here on his Christmas break from playing in the CBA in China. Wigington, one of 2 Nova Scotians to appear in an NBA game with the Milwaukee Bucks a couple years ago. I'm not going to ask him for an interview. I got to be very choosy about when I do that. I've done it many times in my career, but somewhat reluctantly on his part. As Josiah Parfit gets the free throw to go. Cabangeri feeds Bear on the block. Finds the cutting Cabangeri. Drop off down low for Clark, and he powers it up and in. Good zone offense there by the Warriors. Get it to the free throw line and attract the big. Find someone in the dunker spot. That's 7 points now for Logan Clark. Tossing for three. Short. Rebound tracked down by Fyander. Now dumped off for Downey, and he gets it to go on the second chance. 9 points now for Jamaris Downey. Looks like a 3-2 zone defense, and they left someone wide open. Graham Sauer over the top. Catches and finishes. Good find by Cabangeri. Another assist for him. Califf, tough finish. Right hand on the left side. Cutting it back down to an 11-point Warriors lead. Bayer over for Cabangeri. They get it to the free throw line. Now kick out Brothers for three. Off back rim. Tracked down by Parfit. Josiah Parfit. Sidestep, now drives. Bodied up by Bear and swatted away. Tossing on the follow, no good. Third chance. He's fouled and will head to the line to shoot two. So you see, I'll say this, the West are doing a good job on the offensive glass. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they're winning the rebounding battle. I feel like they've let up a lot of offensive rebounds as well, but they've been good attacking their misses, getting second and third chances as Tossig hits the first. Mentioned Tossig's father, Jonah, the coach of St. Mary's. He was also a standout player there, winning the CIAU National Championship, as it was called at the time, back in 1999 with the Huskies. I believe he was a two-time All-Canadian, five-time AUS All-Star, and AUS Rookie of the Year. That's off of memory. I'll pull up his U Sports Hoops page when I get a chance. Here's Tossig. Probing, now kicks for Parfit. Steps around, but it's going to be a travel. And West ball heading the other way. Got a message here from Jason Mann saying, let's see some Oliver Man from Halifax West, from Uncle Jason in Ontario, Carleton Place. As Callum Quinn misses the layup. Oliver Mann, grade 10 guard, wearing number 2 for the West. As Fyander on the follow, no good. And a big push there by David Adewole. It's going to be a foul. As he shoved Brothers into the jail bench. I will say, that play looked a little dirtier than it probably was. I do think Adewole tried to let up on that. His momentum was carrying him towards the ball. Brothers got in his way, and Adewole just put two hands out. Didn't really shove through. As Jalen Baer called for the travel, dragging his pivot foot on the catch. It will be JL ball, looking to cut into this 9-point lead. West led by as many as 13. It was 35-22. Fyander floats it up and gets it to roll in. So that's a 6-0 run for the Judges. They've cut it back down to a 7-point game, and another turnover here for the West as Brothers and Quinn not on the same page. Judges, chance here to extend their run and cut it to a 5 or even 4-point ball game with a score. Toss it. Go to the horn set, gets it over to Adewole. Tossing now, cross court for Fyander. Tough catch, Fyander puts up a 3 and hits. A 9-0 run for JL Ilsley. It's a 4-point ball game, and Gab Levert is going to call a timeout and talk things over. Judges, a 9-0 run over the last 3 minutes or so. And we take a look here at some of the action. That's a finish down low for Clark. Here, Jamaris Downey working on the block. Nice pass over the top for Graham Sauer. Calef on the drive. And this is the start of the Judges' run right here. So you're going to see 4 straight JL buckets. Tosk was fouled there and made 2 free throws. There was that foul, and here's Fyander hitting the 3. 5 points off the bench for David Fyander. And it's a 4-point game. Warriors led by as many as 13, but a 9-0 run from the Judges have them back within striking distance with 1:56 remaining in the second quarter. Kevin Jerry feeds it over to Bear on the right wing. Judges still in this 3-2 zone. Kevin Jerry catches in the corner. Back up to Bear. Clark spinning. Blocked by Tossig. And here come the Judges looking to add on to this 9-0 run. It's Tossig. Kicks it out for Parfit. He'll put up a 3. No. Rebounded by Clark. The Warriors with their Twin Towers lineup. Logan Clark and Callum Quinn, both 6'5", 6'6". And you can see Clark very good at catching from the free throw line, making decisions in this zone offense. Brothers for 3, no good. Waiting for him to heat up from distance. And that's going to be a foul against Kevin Jerry. It's 4 team fouls for the Warriors. The next one will put the Judges in the bonus. Tossick directing traffic. Warriors in a zone now. Maybe not. Here's Tossick around the Downey screen. Tossick creates separation. Floats it up and gets it to drop. Isaiah Tossig heating up in this second quarter. And it's down to a 2-point ball game. 11-0 run from the Judges. Isaiah Tossig with 8 points now. I know he just recently returned from an injury, and he is finding his way back into form in a major way. We're going to have a technical foul here against the West coaching staff. Looked to be Shaq Locke, who Chris Downey was pointing at. So the Judges are going to get a couple free throws, and the Warriors are going to take another timeout, as this is a 2-point game. Warriors losing a bit of control in the second part of this second quarter. But let's talk about the Warriors. As mentioned, 4-2 in the regular season, 16-4 overall. In the regular season, they have wins against Woodlawn, Auburn, Lockview, and CP Allen. Losses to Citadel. That was an overtime loss in the season opener. And Armbre. Mentioned the Warriors won the Grammar Classic last weekend, defeating Woodlawn, St. Malachi's, Parkview, and Halifax Grammar School. So 4 wins there. They won the Millwood tournament earlier this fall. They defeated Millwood, JL Ilsley, and Dartmouth that weekend. And in the New Glasgow tournament, they went 2-1, losing to Millwood in the championship game. I know they've lost an exhibition game as well. They've played a couple exhibitions. So 16-4 overall, 4-2 on the regular season. Lots of credit has to go to Gab Levert and his coaching staff. They've done a fantastic job of turning around this program in just 2 years from really the bottom of the high school standings, or near the bottom, now into contention. looking to make provincials this season. It will be the first time in, I don't know, might be 15 years since they made provincials. Brothers, open catch and shoot three, can't connect. Now Downey, no good. Fyander on the follow, can't beat the buzzer. And that will do it for the first half. Halifax West led by as many as 11 points. But it is JL who finishes strong with an 11-0. The West was leading by 13 points. JL finishes the quarter on an 11-0 run, and they trail 35-33 at the half. We're going to step aside here, but don't go too far. I might find a special guest for an interview. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll be back. You're watching live coverage of Halifax West Warriors high school basketball action on Maritime Athletic Profiles. welcome back. Live coverage of high school basketball on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Here now with Coach J. Mack, Josh, of the JL Ilsley Judges. Josh, kind of a tale of two stories, an 11-0 run to end that second quarter. What was the key to that, and what do you think about your team's performance in the first half?
Yeah, we played hard. We just got to put the ball in the net. Like, we're missing a ton of bunnies. We were on the help side. We weren't there a lot, but we're gonna get there in the end.
Right on. And what's one thing you talked about improving in the second half?
Yeah, making our layups and just being active on D. You know, we're in and out of a couple different looks, so when we're scrambling, we have to recover because they got a lot of guards who get to the rim. So we got to cut them off. We're big, and then just make a bunch of decisions and secure the board, and then go finish.
One more. I know you're looking for your third straight league win. You won a tournament recently. How important is it to finish the season, finish the first half of the season strong heading into the break?
Yeah, we want to go 3-3. And we're going into the Christmas break. I think we got Citadel right after. So if we can get this one, get Citadel, and then we're going to be rocking and rolling going forward. So
right on.
We're looking for a dogfight.
Good stuff. Appreciate you, J-Mac.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, we'll be right back with the second half on Maritime Athletic Profiles. We're back. Shout out Coach J-Mac, chatting up with some fans here. Lots of basketball people in attendance, but nobody wanted to hop on an interview. Shout out Tyler Scott as well. He's here. Saying Tyler thinks 2004, 2005 was the last time Halifax West made provincials. So looking at 20 years streak that Gab Levert and his coaching staff are trying to end, and they'll look for a strong second half here. Again, Judges finished that second quarter on a 11-0 run. JL outscored the West 20-16 in the second quarter in total. Find themselves down 2 points. Kevin Jerry. Again, Logan Clark on the short roll. Kevin Jerry drops it off for Callum Quinn. Quinn getting the start in the second half as the Warriors continue to play big, trying to neutralize the rebounding battle. But also, I like the post-to-post passing that Quinn and Clark can offer against the zone defense especially. You feed one of them at the free throw line, the other one gets a steal or gets an opening in the dunker spot. And I gotta say, too, Callum Quinn knocked down from the free throw line. I think he's made every free throw I've seen from him in the last couple games. He's now up to 7 points off the bench. That's on me, Callum. That's the commentator's jinx. I got him. So 3 of 4 from the line now. That breaks the 11-0 Judges run and pushes the West lead up to 3. Howe Tynes. Tossick attacks from the corner and gets to the rim, unable to finish. Clark brings down the rebound, is tied up from behind. It will remain Warriors basketball heading the other way. Reminder, give us a comment in the YouTube live chat. I see Snatch Those Pickles. Jesse Brothers is Tevin Brothers' cousin. I know that, and I said that. I corrected myself at the beginning, and who scored that last one? My mistake. Was looking down at the YouTube live. Yeah, I said that at the beginning, and I apologize if I made it sound otherwise. Problem is, their last name is Brothers, so every time I'm talking about them, it sounds like I'm calling them brothers, but they're cousins. as Howe Tynes hits a jumper. It was, in fact, Tevin Brothers, as I go back, who hit that last floater in the lane for the West. And now Jalen Baer with a floater of his own. It's one thing, the Warriors just getting past the initial defender. And if you can pull up and knock down a 10-foot pull-up or floater, those are there for the taking against this zone D. As Perfect stripped. Baer on the transition attempt, lays it up and in. Good start to this second half for the Warriors. That's 10 points now for Jalen Baer. Warriors with a quick 7-2 lead in this third quarter. And another one and done by the judges. Brothers, athletic finish. Up to 15 points now to lead all scoring. And the judges are going to take a timeout. What a response for the Warriors to begin the third quarter. Quick 9-2 run to extend their lead back up to 9 points after the judges had cut it down to a 2-point game at the half. Is there audio on that camera? Shout out producer Dylan, camera operator Melvin, and the crew from Maritime Athletic. Hardest working men in high school sports, or I don't know, maritime sports in general. What have you been up to lately? What have you been up to lately? You've been on the road a little? Yeah.
I hit 100 hours this week.
100 hours this week? Mostly basketball? You doing some hockey?
Way in Moncton doing hockey.
Way in Moncton doing hockey. There you go. No, I'm not kidding. These guys are all over the Maritimes. And you took a trip to Ontario this summer, right? Yeah. Saskatchewan next year. Maritime Athletic going global. Got your first curling tournament coming up in January, hosted by the SMU Huskies. That'll be exciting. I think it's the first. As Parfit on the drive, comes up short on the layup, and we get a foul on Omar Khalif. Here come the Warriors. Cabin Jerry. Rare misstep, dribbled off his foot. And Downey, tough take, doesn't get it to drop, but it will remain Judge's ball. Haven't really seen much of that in my life. Cabin Jerry dribbling off his foot like that. As 3-ball put up, no good. That was Brothers, or sorry, no. Perfect on the attempt. Here's Clark. The scoop, no. And saved. It's going to be Judge's ball, heading the other way. Howe Tynes gets it back. Defended by Baer. Howe Tynes able to skip through and finish with the up and under. It's back to a 7-point Warriors advantage. 6:15 remaining. JL back in this 3-2 zone D. Brothers comes and gets it on the left wing. Drops it off for Clark. Cabin Jerry open in the corner, kicks it back for Brothers for 3, connects. Tevin Brothers from downtown, and it's a 10-point lead for the Warriors. That's 16 points from Tevin Brothers, leading all scorers. Here's Howe Tynes, pull up from the elbow, gets the roll. No! Oh my goodness. Omar Khalif cost his team 2 points on that one. I mean, not only was it no basket goaltending. Yeah, let's take another look here. Oh, so no basket there. That is shacked in a fool. Tevin Brothers, he's heating up, folks. 19 points for number 4, and The lead is back up to 13. That matches the largest lead of the game. Judges. Perfect. And a rebounding foul as frustration starting to boil for JL Ilsley. Get some substitutions here as Adewole and Fyander check in. David Adewole, I should specify. Cabangeri feeds it to Quinn at the free throw line. Now Bear. Cabangeri takes a bump, turns it over. Stolen by Fyander. Pushing in transition, kick out. Howe Tynes for three, no good. Rebounded by Quinn. And here come the Warriors. It's Jalen Bear. Bear doubled and fouled. And that is already 5 team fouls against the Judges. Fouls are 5-0 this quarter. So the Warriors will be in the penalty, or sorry, the Judges are in the penalty. Warriors shooting. No? All right, I guess that is the 4th team foul, so forget that. Sideline inbound in for Tevin Brothers. Quinn. This is a great example of zone offense, if any kids are watching at home. You see how they just try to get it to the free throw line, 4 out, as Brothers puts up a 3. Bit of a heat check there, no good, and a rebounding foul this time against Callum Quinn. .4:23 remaining in this third quarter. Watching live coverage of Halifax West Warriors basketball. Shout out the Chisholm group. Alex Chisholm, an assistant coach for the Warriors, not on their bench tonight, as that 3 ball from Downey rims out. Jalen Bear. Missed 3 on the other side. Don't get too 3 happy, fellas. Tosick. Shifty. Now Fyander. Step through the lane. No good. Rebounded by Bear. I like Jalen Bear's game. He's got a real all-around game. He's a grade 11 right now, but I think as a grade 12, this is going to be his team once Tevin Brothers graduates. Wow. Tough finish there. Ball fake to sell the defense, and then the high float from Jaron Howe Tynes. He's got 10 points now. Howe Tynes, the 5'9 guard in grade 11. Cabangeri for 3, rims out. Howe Tynes, entry for Downey, and he puts it up and in. 4-point swing for the Judges, and they trail now by 9. 50-41. Brothers. Cross court for Bear. He'll attack the closeout. Now finds Clark. Great ball movement. Brothers 3 ball. Halfway down, rims out. Howe Tynes collects the rebound and he'll push. They didn't pick him up. Howe Tynes just hit 1. Short on that one. Cabangeri looks to bat it ahead for Clark. And saved by Tosick. He didn't need to, but he'll take the steal. Howe Tynes. Fyander brings the screen. Kick to the wing for Jamaris Downey. Cross court now. Adewole attacks the closeout. He's blocked. I believe Jalen Bear got that one. And now Bear in transition. Short on the layup attempt, but there is Tevin Brothers hitting the offensive glass and getting 2 to go. Brothers had 11 in the first half. He's now up to 21 points to lead all scorers. 10 points in this third quarter. But Isaiah Tosick muscling up and getting into the paint for the finish. Here's Cabangeri. Over for Bear. Back for Cabangeri. Strip from behind. Fyander. Now Howe Tynes. Over for Downey. He'll drive. Blocked by Clark. Kick out Tosick. Fyander now over for Howe Tynes. thought about the three. He'll attack. And he's fouled on the drive. So we're going to get some substitutions in for the West. Graham Sauer and Andrew Hailstone checking in. Jason, I got you. Shoutout Oliver, man. It's great 10's gotta be patient, wait for their time and opportunity, but I know Oliver's gotten some time this year, and he'll be ready when his number's called. Still a relatively tight game here, 9 points, and big game, final game of December for both these teams heading into the holiday break. 3-ball miss there by Tossig. Tossig talking to the West bench a lot, and Bear hits the three. Jalen Bear. It's been a good quarter for the West. They've already scored 20 points, outscoring JL 20-10 in this quarter. Will remain Judge's ball on the sideline inbound. Howe Tynes checks in, replacing Tossig. He's going to go take a seat at the end of the bench. Fiander gets it in for Adewole. Daniel Adewole getting good paint position, unable to finish, but collects his own offensive rebound. Downey for three. No. Fiander, second chance. Howe Tynes, free throw line pull up. Looked like Sauer got a piece. Howe Tynes saying he hit his hand, but there is Sauer open in transition, and a 14-point lead, largest lead of the night for the Warriors. Howe Tynes. Spinning, taking, missing. But Sauer throws it away. Fiander kicks it out to beat the buzzer. Adewole's shot comes up short. And that will do it for the third quarter. And it was a good third quarter for Halifax West. They outscored JL 22-10 in that third quarter. And they take a 57-43 lead into the fourth. Look here at some of the action. That was a big quarter for Tevin Brothers. He had 10 of his 21 points here. Here's something I just realized. Hey, Tyler. 10 years ago, I think you were just finishing at UPI. You brought me the Ball Hard sportswear. You got me sweatpants and a shirt. So that's Mr. Brothers? Is that Colin or Jesse? So we got Colin and Jesse Brothers. No, his name's Jesse. His son's name's Jesse.
Yeah, that's Jesse Jr.
Jesse Jr. and Jesse. I'm just getting it all straightened out. Colin, Jesse. Yeah. And Jesse runs Ball Hard Sportswear. I still wear the sweatpants. Shout out Ball Hard Sportswear. Get you some. You got to tell Jesse I'm plugging him. I know. So, shout out the brothers. Now, those are brothers, but these are brothers' cousins. They are. Yeah. Their last name's Brothers, but they're cousins. Their dads are brothers. That's how cousins work. Yeah, I'm blowing producer Dylan's mind over here. I called them brothers last game, and people said, they're not brothers, they're cousins. I'm like, I was just saying their last name. As we get a hand check foul on the perimeter. In here for Jaron Howe Tynes. Now Adewole. Drops it down for, I gotta assume, his brother, David and Daniel Adewole. They look identical, but I guess I should not assume. They could be cousins too. As Bear fouled on the reach by Howe Tynes. Keep those YouTube live chat comments coming. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Final game of December break. Speak now or wait till, when did they start up again? January, second week of January. Bear, corner three, no good. Rebounded by Howe Tynes. Pushes it ahead as Downey misses in transition. but it will remain Judges' ball on the baseline. 9:10 remaining in regulation. Get it in for Downey on the right wing. Has Adewole able to save it. Back-to-back plays here where Judges haven't gotten much going offensively, but they've been able to get a couple baseline inbounds. Shot clock's got to be low, but it doesn't matter. Jamaris Downey powers through, count it, and one. Great entry pass there by Howe Tynes, and Downey with a height advantage over Brothers. He started this game with an and one, and chance here to hit another. He's got 13 points. Make it 14. Back down to an 11-point Warriors advantage. Here's Brothers. Floater. Wow. No good, but it's a confident shot by Tevin Brothers. Quick floater high and some distance as well. A little chat here about something. Going to be 11 on the shot clock. That hit rim, but baseline inbounds here. They get it in for Cabangeri. Stripped. And stolen by David Adewole. Looking to thread the needle for Downey. Batted around, and Downey is fouled on the floor. It'll be a baseline inbound for JL. Yeah, I got you, Jason. Shout out Oliver Mann. As three ball there by Howe Tynes is off. Listen, this West team, I mean, they've got 5 grade 12s, a couple of grade 11s as well. But especially in the backcourt where you've got Tevin Brothers, Marduce, Cabangeri, and Jalen Bear taking a lot of minutes. They've shown some depth. But with this being the last game and for 3 weeks or so, you know, you can leave it all on the court tonight. Don't have to worry about load management. These guys are 15, 16, 17 years old. I hope they're not worried about load management anyway. But I'll say the West have played a lot of games. They actually were supposed to play on Tuesday night against Dartmouth High. That game was postponed pending a January reschedule. Perfect jumper miss, but a big-time offensive rebound by Adewole. Now Downey kicks the Perfect on the opposite wing. Wide open, connects. Josiah Perfect hits the triple, and it's back down to an 8-point game. Brothers for three, no. Rebounded by Sauer. Bear attacks, and he's fouled by David Adewole. Bear triggers the inbound in for Sauer. Cabangeri back for Bear. Cabangeri for three. Halfway down, rims out. I'd like to see, and it's interesting, the West, this is a small lineup for them. No Quinn, no Clark. I'd like to see them getting back to that, get the ball to the free throw line and try to get something at the rim. They're getting a little three-point happy to begin this fourth quarter. It's just my opinion, folks. As Howe Tynes puts up a three and connects. Sorry, that was Perfect. Back-to-back triples for Josiah Perfect, and it's back down to a 5-point game. Well, they say basketball is a game of runs, and this Judges team has shown an ability to go on runs quickly. mentioned they had an 11-0 run to end the first half. That's a 9-0 run here, cutting it from a 14-point game to a 5-point game, and we'll take a look at some of it. That was Downey blocked. And travel by Howe Tynes. Bayer hits the three. Now, right about here is when the run. All right. After here, Graham Sowers layup. Now, this is the West run. Started with an and one layup by Jamaris Downey. And then three ball by Josiah Parfit. Good take by Adewole, missed. But another three by Parfit. It's an 8-0 run there. No, 9-0 because the and one by Downey. So yeah, right? I don't know. Either way, the West they were down 14. Yeah, they've outscored them 9-0 to start this fourth quarter. So an 11-0 run and a 9-0 run for the JL Ilsley Judges. They've gotten within striking distance. We'll see how the West respond out of this timeout. Cabin Gary. They are bigger now. In fact, they brought in both Clark and Quinn, but Clark was not expecting that pass from Brothers on the entry, and an unforced error gives the Judges a chance to cut this to a single possession ball game for the first time in this second half. As layup there missed by Adewole and blocked by Clark. Now Quinn in transition. Callum Quinn through a crowd, wanted the foul. It's going to remain Warriors ball. So you see here Quinn. I don't know if he was fouled or not, but I'll tell you, that's really good ball handling in transition in a crowd by a big grade 10. He's going to be a great player. Cabin Jerry dumps it off for Quinn, and this time he'll get fouled and head to the line for a chance at 2 free throws. Cabin Jerry's been a great playmaker tonight. That might have been softer than the non-call in the previous one, but either way, Callum Quinn, he's now 4 for 5 from the line tonight, 8 points off the Warriors bench. That's 9 points. Third on the team in scoring behind Brothers and Bear. Kick out to the corner. Downey for three. Connects. Jamaris Downey hits the triple, and it's a 4-point ball game. Downey now with 17 points, leading the Judges. Kick out, Bear looking to answer, no. And Quinn unable to save it. He saved it to official Steve Clough. Yeah, we're going to get a score check here. No, I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Quinn hit 2 free throws, so score's right. They can watch it back on YouTube if they disagree. It's all here. Toss it. Little fancy ball handling. Pass broken up by Quinn, but Adewole recovers, drives hard, unable to finish. Now Kevin Jerry. To the opposite wing for Brothers. Back for Cabin Jerry, top of the arc. Bear on the left wing. Clark spinning, kicking. Bear. Pull up. No. Rebounded by David Adewole, and here come the Judges. Once again, looking to cut it down to a one-possession game. Perfect. Feeds Downey. Count it. Good finish there. Adjusting in the air, Jamaris Downey off a nice feed from Josiah Parfit. And it's a 2-point ball game, and the Warriors force a turnover Their bench is into it. You can see Brothers stepped out of bounds on the catch right in front of the judges' bench. JL with a chance to tie it up or even take the lead with a three-pointer here. Adewole looking for Downey, can't get it to him, gets it to David Adewole. He'll drive. No whistle. Cabin-Jerry coming the other way in transition. Charge. Josiah Perfect. Fired up. Sets his feet. Sacrifices the body. Look at this. Boom. Beautifully done by Perfect. Gab Levert not happy, but I think you got a pretty good look at it on that replay. No charge circle in FIBA, so that's something I know I used to argue about, but one of the refs, it might have been Chris, pointed me to the rule book and told me. And the judges have tied it up 59-59. We got ourselves a tie ball game here. A portion of the crowd is going wild. For the first time all game, JL, well, not all game, the West, I believe, took a 2-0 lead. I think Graham Sauer had the opening layup, if I am not mistaken, but there's Perfect hitting a three, and another one, Perfect. I had him with just 1 point coming into this quarter, but he's up to 7 now after those back-to-back threes. Good rebounds by the Adewoles, but blocked by Clark. Quinn blocked by Downey in transition. That was Callum Quinn getting the free throw line. Those are the only 2 points off Callum Quinn free throws that the Warriors have scored all quarter. The judges' defense has really ramped up and stopped them. And here, Perfect doing other things. That was an excellent pass, look-away pass. And here, Perfect taking the charge on Cabin-Jerry. Doing a little bit of everything. Love that emotion. He is fired up. And finally, Adewole follows his own miss to tie this game up at 59. 4 minutes to go. It's a brand new ball game. Corner three, Cabin-Jerry, no. Rebound. Downey keeps it out of the hands of Quinn. Now Tossig. Lost it. But it will remain judges' ball with 14 on the shot clock. Entry for Tossig. Downey brings the screen, now catches on the roll. And able to finish. The judges have the lead for the first time all game. JL has outscored the West 18-2 in this fourth quarter. 18-2. Bear looking to feed Quinn. It ends up in the hands of Clark. Shot clock winding down here. Brothers open to beat the buzzer. Yes! Huge shot by Tevin Brothers. With the shot clock at 3, Tevin Brothers cashes out and gives the West back the lead. 24 points for Tevin Brothers. Tossig to answer. No, can't get the floater to drop. 2:50 remaining in regulation. Cabin-Jerry over for Bear. Back for Cabin-Jerry. Fakes the shot, passes. Clark probably should have gone up with it. Looks to thread the needle for Quinn, and it's stolen. Here's Perfect. Too strong off glass. Rebounded by Bear. Cabin-Jerry's going to slow it down and run some clock. His team up 1 with 2:20 remaining. Bear. Brothers attacks the closeout, and he's fouled on the reach by Adewole. And I believe the judges are in the penalty, so Tevin Brothers is going to shoot a pair of free throws here. Grade 12 guard. Got to be one of the league leading scorers. in Metro High School basketball. And he makes the first. I've got him with 25 points now. Make that 26. I've watched him play 3 games this week. He scored 27, 28, and now 26. Consistent. I know he had a 51-point game last season as a grade 11, did Tevin Brothers, I believe, against Bayview. But I think his game's grown. He's more than a scorer now. Under 2 minutes remaining. West with possession of the basketball and a 3-point lead. Bear for 3. No. Perfect with the rebound. He'll bring it across the timeline. Perfect. Kick out for Tossig on the left wing. Defended by Cabangeri. Tossig gets downhill. Flips it up. No. Adewole fouled, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2. 2 free throws here for Daniel Adewole. 6'5" forward. Both teams now in the penalty, so any fouls will be resulting in a couple free throws. I got to get to Superstore and get cat food by 10 o'clock. So no overtime. Yeah. Otherwise, my cat's having wet food for breakfast. She'd be happy about that, but that's not the diet plan. Adewole goes 1 of 2 from the line, but a second chance opportunity. Back for David Adewole for 3. No. Rebounded by Cabangeri. 1:15 remaining in regulation. Bear lost it on the drive. Tossing on the run out. Wow! Oh my goodness. Isaiah Tossing with an incredible save right to Daniel Adewole, who puts it in and ties it up. Wow. I didn't even see Adewole there. I don't know if Tossig did or not, but that is an incredible play by Isaiah Tossig. And we got a tie game. Bear for the lead. Cold-blooded Jalen Bear connects the 3. Him and Adewole are talking as the judges call timeout. Clutch shot by Jalen Bear. And the Warriors lead 67-64 with 38 seconds remaining. Rack it up, producer Dylan. We got some stuff to see. Here was Tossig finding Downey down low. Cabangeli, that was the charge. All right, we're back a few plays, but that's okay. That's okay. I got to see that save. It's 30-second run time. We'll see it. As here was David Adewole finishing at the rim. And then Jamaris Downey finishing at the rim. That gave the West the lead, but that gave JL the lead, but Tevin Brothers got it back. Here Adewole was fouled. He made 1 of 2 free throws, and there, kind of a tough, the JL bench gets in the way, but an incredible play nonetheless by Isaiah Tossig. The behind the back save, but that 3 ball by Jalen Bear is the difference here. We got 120 viewers live on YouTube. Pretty good for a, Thursday night. But I want some comments. Hit up the live chat. If you're JL, who's shooting this shot? 40 seconds remaining. They can go 2 for 1 here. If they get a shot off in the first 10, first 10 to 12 seconds, they'll have a chance to potentially go 2 for 1, and Tossig knows that. He's going to roll the ball up court. And, they took – that's a tough one. They started the clock early. 1.1 seconds came off. I don't know if Cabangeri is going to let them roll it up again. Looks like he is. I'd push Cabangeri up. He can steal this ball. But, nope. So Tossig gets it, 40 seconds remaining, and Tossig stepped out of bounds. Oh, man, that's an unfortunate one. Yep. You see there that right foot right on the sideline in front of the Warriors bench. We got a 10-second difference game in shot clock. Cabangeri, good ball movement. Brothers for three, dagger. Tevin Brothers ices it, and that's the ball game. 29 points for Tevin Brothers. Tossing, can't hit. And the Halifax West Warriors are going to improve to 5-2 on the season with an exciting, dramatic win, 70-64 over the JL Ilsley Judges. JL outscored the West 21-13 in that fourth quarter, but it is a pair of threes by Brothers and Bear that finish off the Judges and give the Warriors a 5-2 record. I believe with 5 wins, they're in sole position of second place in the standings heading into the December break. Meanwhile, the Judges drop to 2-4 in the regular season. I'm going to see if I can grab a real quick interview, but if we don't have it in the next 5 minutes, I'll be back to sign off. Let's try this. We're here now with today's player of the game, Tevin Brothers. I had you at 28 points, but a huge, big-time three to ice the game in the final moments. You know, talk me through the final moments of this game. It was an exciting one, and what it felt like to make that three here on home court to finish off December with a 5-2 record.
It felt great. I mean, we got our crowd here. Gave us a big boost near the end of the game, but the shot before was even bigger from Jalen. It's a big shot. They went on a bit of a run near the end, made it closer than we wanted it, but we were able to execute good enough at the end to come out with the win. So,
yeah, we all know basketball is a game of runs. They went on 2 big ones. End of the second quarter, an 11-0 run, another 9-0 run there in the fourth quarter to actually take the lead. You know, as a grade 12 and captain of this team, what kind of things are you telling the guys after those runs to try to keep them calm, you know, on the court and on the bench when it seems like every shot from them's going in?
Yeah, I'm just telling them stay calm, you know. We know it's a game of runs, so they're a good team, so we know they're going to make their run, and we knew it was going to be a tough game, so just stay calm, do what we do, and run our sets, execute, and we'd be fine.
Cool. I do want to ask you a little bit about the home crowd, and I see you got a lot of uncles and your dad, cousin Tyler here.
Yeah.
A lot of hoops. It obviously runs in your family. I've learned a lot about you this week, and you got a lot of basketball connections.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what basketball has meant to you and your family coming up.
It's meant a lot, you know. This is a game I played my whole life. I love it, and just to have, like, Tyler and these guys who have played before at a high level to, like, give me the lessons and teach me stuff, you know. They're always coming to the gym with me, help me get better, and I appreciate it a lot, so it's really gotten me to this level.
All right, you head into the break on a big win, 5-2. You know, what's the plan for the break?
Obviously get in the gym. You want to keep your game at that level for the tougher stretch of the year when we get playoffs and hopefully provincials. But, you know, I'll do a little bit of relaxing, spend time with the family, you know, just enjoy the break.
That's what it's all about. Happy holidays to you. Great game today, and happy holidays to all our viewers. Thanks for watching High School Hoops on Maritime Athletic Profiles. The West take the win over JL Ilsley. See you next time.
Thank you.